Trick-or-treating was supposed to be fun, not real horror. The first wrong thing was the sign that hadn't been there a second ago. "Welcome home, Ben." It glowed at the edge of the fog like it had been waiting for him to notice. Ben Turner eased his sedan to a stop under a maple slick with rain. His daughter Lily, 8 years old and armed with a pirate hat 2 sizes too big, leaned forward against her seatbelt. "This is the good neighborhood, right?" she asked. "That's what I heard," he said, though the GPS had stopped naming streets 5 minutes ago. Ahead, Harvest Row spread like a movie set. Perfect lawns, identical jack-o'-lanterns, amber porch lights cutting through the mist. The air smelled of wet leaves and burnt sugar. Every window glowed warm, and every house looked exactly as Halloween should. Ben smiled despite himself. "All right, Captain. Let's make this quick, before the candy's gone." They stepped into the fog. The sounds of laughter and doorbells were muted, as if wrapped in cotton. Lily clutched her pillowcase, the same faded one Ben had used when he was her age. The street felt strange beneath his shoes, soft, as though the pavement had been poured yesterday and never fully set. At the first house, a sign over a bowl read, "Take 2." Lily obeyed. The candy wrappers were thick gold foil, the labels printed with logos Ben hadn't seen since the 90s. When she dropped them into her bag, it made a heavy, wet thump. "Happy Halloween," a woman called from inside, her voice a second out of sync, like an echo. She stepped into the doorway in a 1950s dress and pearls. Her smile was practiced. "Oh, Ben," she said softly. "Welcome back." Ben froze. "Do I know you?" But she'd already closed the door. They went to the next house. A man in a cardigan opened before they even knocked. "You made it back this year," he said cheerfully, placing 2 sticky caramels in Lily's bag. "Don't forget to finish the line this time." "What line?" Lily asked, but the door shut before he could answer. As they walked away, Ben glanced down at her pillowcase. The fabric bulged as though already full. "You're not sneaking extra, are you?" She shook her head. "It's just heavy." He tried to laugh, but the sound didn't carry. Even the air seemed to listen. The further they went, the stranger it became. Every porch identical, every jack-o'-lantern carved with the same grin. The same fake cobweb caught the same breeze. Somewhere, a recording of laughter looped. The same giggle, the same shriek, again and again. "Daddy," Lily whispered, "that house looks like the last one." Ben looked back. The previous house was gone. In its place stood the same one they were facing. For the first time he realized there were no cars, no mailboxes, no streetlights except the porch bulbs. The fog pressed in until it felt like they were walking inside a photograph. Then came the boy. A cardboard robot costume, silver paint peeling, eyes red from crying. "You shouldn't have come back before midnight," he said. Ben knelt. "What do you mean, back?" The boy flinched, glanced at Lily, then whispered, "That's when the pumpkins breathe in." Before Ben could ask more, the boy turned and walked away, and never once made a sound on the pavement. Ben wanted to go back to the car, but the fog had thickened behind them into a wall. He could see only the next 3 houses, lined up like a stage set. The air smelled faintly of burnt sugar and something colder. Smoke, maybe. They kept walking. Each porch they passed was a repeat of the last. Same decorations, same warm glow. When Lily stepped beneath one of the lights, her outline flickered, a blink of static, as if she'd momentarily dropped out of existence. "Did you see that?" Ben asked. "See what?" she said, smiling too quickly. At the next turn, the street simply ended. Ahead of them, every house was dark except one halfway down, a single door glowing orange in the fog. The silence had weight. "Is this the end?" Lily whispered. Ben hesitated. Maybe. Let's just check it out. She let go of his hand and walked first, drawn like a moth. Lily, wait. It's okay, she said, not looking back. The closer they came, the more ordinary the house looked. Red door, pumpkin mat, glass oval with a paper leaf wreath. Yet the light from its window didn't spill outward, it pulsed like breath. Ben turned once more toward the intersection and froze. A new sign stood where there hadn't been one before. The metal was clean, unstained by rain, letters too fresh for the night. Welcome home, Ben. The fog moved behind it like something exhaling. The door's orange glow fades behind them, but the street ahead looks the same. Endless porches, fog hanging like breath. Lily swings her pillowcase, though it sags heavy and wet. It's full already, she says. Just wrappers, Ben lies. Keep going. Each house welcomes them with the same sign, Take Two. Each voice greets Ben by name. Each door closes before he can ask how they know him. The candies are wrong. Gold foil with dates from 1993. Wax paper stamped with bat silhouettes that twitch when he looks too long. Lily doesn't seem to notice. She hums a Halloween song under her breath, her voice the only sound in the fog. At the fifth house, a man in a cardigan steps into the doorway. You're early, he says pleasantly. But finish the line this time. The line? Ben asks. The man smiles. You'll remember. The door clicks shut. They keep walking. The street repeats. Same jack-o'-lantern grin, same spider web, same crooked raven on the railing. Ben can feel the pattern pressing in, like the neighborhood is breathing around them. A boy in a cardboard robot costume passes by. His voice is muffled but steady. You shouldn't have come back before midnight. Ben kneels. Why not? The boy shakes his head. That's when the pumpkins breathe in. Then he turns and walks away, without leaving footprints. Then straightens slowly. His breath looks too white in the cold. Daddy? Lily whispers. What does he mean? I don't know, he says. Let's just stick to the path. The houses close in tighter now. Porch lights buzz like flies. The same decorations flicker past, not identical, but copied, each a few seconds older, colors a few shades duller. Lily steps beneath a light and flickers with it, just a blink like static on a screen. Ben's hand shoots out. Lily. What? She asks. She looks fine. The light steadies. He forces a laugh. Thought I saw you trip. At the next house, an elderly woman stands by a candy bowl. For your sister, she says, pressing something small into Lily's palm. Lily glances down. It's a ring, she says softly. Like mine, but smaller. Ben's chest tightens. You don't have a sister. I know, Lily says, but she sounds uncertain. They move on. The fog thickens until the world feels underwater. The sound of their steps dulls. Ben looks over his shoulder, expecting to see the car. Instead, the street has folded in on itself. Same houses stretching both directions. No beginning, no end. A porch swing creaks. An old man sits motionless, smiling at the darkness. Evening, Ben says carefully. The man's voice comes late, as if traveling from another room. Always thought you'd come back taller. Ben feels cold all over. Do I know you? The man's smile twitches wider. Finish the line. The porch light dies, leaving them in fog. Lily tugs his sleeve. I think we have to go to every house, she says, like repeating instructions from a dream. If we skip one, we'll have to start over. How do you know that? I just do. They try skipping the next house anyway, but the sidewalk folds. Suddenly they're standing before the same porch they tried to avoid. The candy bowl waits patiently. Ben swallows hard. Go ahead. 2 pieces drop into the bag with a damp sound, as if sinking into water. The laughter track ends. The silence after is worse. Then, one by one, porch lights blink out, a slow wave of darkness rolling toward them. The air smells of smoke and caramel. Lily squeezes his hand. Is it midnight? He can't tell. His watch shows only static. The fog ripples like someone exhaling. Halfway down the street, a single door glows orange, the only light left. That's the end, Lily says. The prize. Stay close, Ben murmurs. His voice trembles. Don't go near it yet. But she's already walking, drawn forward. Her steps don't make sound. Lily, he shouts, following. The pavement feels soft beneath his feet, pliant as flesh. The houses lean inward, their windows reflecting not his face but a boy's, his own, 10 years old, holding the same pillowcase. The orange door breathes. The closer they get, the more it looks like a door he remembers. Red paint, glass oval, paper leaf wreath. His childhood home. The one that burned. He stares. The smell hits him then. Smoke, candle wax, something sweet turning bitter. Lily reaches the porch and knocks 3 times. A heartbeat later, 3 knocks answer from inside, identical, delayed. She turns to him, smiling faintly. See? It's okay. The fog behind them moves, reshaping letters he doesn't have to read to know. Welcome home, Ben. The door opens wider, and Lily steps into the light. The door closes behind them like the air being sealed in a jar. The light inside is soft and wrong, warm but colorless. Ben smells dust, lemon polish, and faint smoke. The layout freezes him. This is, he whispers, my house. Lily looks up at him. You used to live here? He nods, throat tight. The rug beneath his boots still has the same snag that tripped him as a kid. A bowl of candy sits on the hall table beneath a mirror that doesn't reflect anything. They move through the living room. Everything's in place. The old TV cabinet, the crocheted blanket, the family photos, except some have changed. In one, 10-year-old Ben stands smiling beside a girl who shouldn't exist. Lily, same age, same face, wearing 80s clothes. Her eyes are calm, knowing. Dad, Lily says quietly. That's me. No, he says too fast. That's someone else. The TV flickers on by itself. A VHS title scrolls across the bottom. Halloween, 93. Last Turner visit. The footage shows this same house, this same hallway. A boy in a cape, Ben, knocks on the red door. A girl stands behind him holding a pillowcase. The tape jitters. Both turn and stare straight at the camera. Ben yanks the plug. The screen stays on. Come on, he mutters. We're leaving. But when he turns, the front door has vanished into the wall. Upstairs, a faint orange light glows beneath a cracked door. A nursery. He already knows which one. The mobile turns slowly. paper pumpkins circling in silence. The crib quilt is still covered in little moons. Lily stands at the mirror, drawn as if hearing her name. Her reflection looks back, but dressed in a frilled orange dress, hair tied with ribbons. The smile is careful and old. "Hello," the other Lily says without moving her lips. Ben's heart hammers. "Step back," he warns. "She looks like me," Lily whispers, "but older." The reflection tilts her head. "I'm not you. I'm what was left behind." Her gaze slides to Ben. "You left us here." Ben stumbles a step closer. "There was a fire. I didn't leave anyone." The mirror ripples faintly, like water struck by breath. "We waited," the voice says. "Every Halloween, we lit the lights. You started the line but never finished. They don't know where to put you." "The line?" Ben repeats. "What happens if we finish it?" "The line ends," the reflection says gently. "And she won't be lost." The air thickens. Even the house seems to listen. Downstairs, the TV clicks on again, then off, then on, keeping time like a pulse. Lily watches her mirror self. The real one looks frightened. The reflection looks patient. "You shouldn't talk to her," Ben says. "Come here, Lily." But she doesn't move. The other Lily smiles and lifts her hand, tiny, delicate, pressing against the glass. "Hold out your hand," she whispers. "I have something for you." "Lily, no!" But Lily hesitates only a heartbeat before obeying. Her fingers touch the mirror. The surface bends inward like soft wax. When she pulls back, something rests in her palm. A small gold-wrapped candy stamped with the words, "Trick or treat line ends here." Then feels the floor tip. "Where did you get that?" The reflection's smile grows faintly wider. "You forgot it last time." Then her hand pushes farther through the glass. Skin becomes smoke. Fingers glisten like candle wax. Ben grabs Lily's arm, but the space between them stretches longer than it should. The mirror hand closes around her wrist. "Stop!" he yells, pulling. The room flickers with firelight. The other Lily's eyes flare like pumpkin lanterns. "We just want you home," she says. The mobile spins faster. The air hums with a sound like breathing in reverse. Lily screams, one short sound that cuts off halfway. Ben lunges again, catching her sleeve. The mirror bulges outward, swallowing her reflection whole. "Let her go!" he shouts, slamming his fist into the glass. It doesn't shatter, it moves, like hitting water that refuses to break. For a moment he sees them both, his daughter half pulled into the glowing dark, and the reflection smiling behind her. Then the mirror exhales. Cold air blasts across the room. The glass goes black. The nursery light fades to gray. The house holds still, listening. Ben's reflection remains in the dark mirror, but Lily's is gone. In her place, faint letters begin to form in fog across the surface. "Start what you finish." The mirror's message, "Start what you finish," fades as Ben pulls Lily close. Her skin is cold, almost metallic. "We're leaving," he says. They step into the hall. Every photo on the wall shows the same moment. Young Ben knocking on a red door, a girl blurred beside him. The air smells faintly of burnt sugar. Downstairs, the TV clicks on by itself. Halloween '93. Last Turner visit. The screen shows firelight and a boy running through fog. His own voice, small and scared, whispers, "Wait for me." Ben grabs Lily's hand and yanks the front door open, only to find fog instead of night. The house exhales them onto the street. Behind them, the door becomes an ordinary facade again. The neighborhood stretches before them, unchanged. Same houses, same jack-o'-lanterns, same sign at the corner, Harvest Row. But now, smaller words glow beneath it. Don't stop. They walk. The air feels tighter, the repetition closer together. The same candy bowls, the same greetings. "Welcome back, Ben." Finish the line. Every porch speaks with the same voice. Lily's bag hangs heavy, the fabric dark with damp. "It's too full," she says. "Then we're close," Ben says. "We just have to finish." They pass the boy in the cardboard robot suit again. The silver paint has cracked, his eyes too red. "You shouldn't have come early," he says. "Now they don't know where to put you." "Who's they?" Ben asks. The boy tilts his head. "The night that remembers you." He walks away without sound. Ben glances behind them, only fog. Ahead, the street curls back on itself. Every house they pass feels copied, worn thinner each time. When Lily steps under a porch light, she flickers once, like her signal's fading. He feels the memory unspool. Halloween, 1993. His mother's voice. "Every house, 2 each." His sister Becca trailing behind. He'd skipped a house, eager to finish. Then the fire, the smoke, the screams. The neighborhood vanished from maps after that night. He swallows hard. "We're finishing," he says. "No skipping this time." At the next house, a woman presses a ring into Lily's hand. "For your sister," she says. Lily blinks. "I don't have one," but the ring fits perfectly. They continue. The street narrows, porch lights dimming one by one. Somewhere far off, something breathes in, a deep, steady pull that feels like the entire neighborhood inhaling. "Are we burning?" Lily asks quietly. "No," he lies. "We're finishing." A figure rocks on a porch swing, smiling into darkness. "Always thought you'd come back taller," he says. Ben grips Lily's hand tighter and keeps walking. At the next turn, the fog parts just enough to reveal the final house. The red door glows like a coal. Lily stops. "It's the same one?" He nods. "The one I skipped." The cardboard robot stands at the curb. "If you run," he says, "you loop forever." "I'm not running," Ben replies. They step up to the final porch. The glass oval hums with light. Inside he sees shapes, party guests frozen mid-toast, a girl at the foot of the stairs. Smoke curls along the ceiling like it's been waiting years to finish what it started. "2 each," Ben says, steady. "Then we're done." Lily opens the bag. Her hand disappears into the candy. When she pulls it out, she holds a single gold-wrapped piece stamped with the words, "Trick or treat line ends here." "That's the one," Ben says. "Now, one more." She reaches again. The glass ripples. A reflection of her, dressed in the orange-frilled dress from the nursery, lifts its hand in perfect time. The doorknob turns. A wave of heat rolls out. Old fire, trapped breath, the scent of sugar gone black. Ben doesn't look back, but he knows what the corner sign says now. The words have been following him all night. "Welcome home, Ben." He takes Lily's hand. Her palm is cold but steady. "We finish," he says. "Together." Lily nods. The reflection nods too, smiling faintly. They step forward as the door opens wide. The air thickens, warm and orange. Behind them, the porch lights along Harvest Row flicker once, all in unison, like candles taking a final breath. Ben understands the rule now. The line doesn't end by escaping. It ends by closing. He squeezes Lily's hand. "We finish," he whispers, and the house lets them in. Heat greets them first, dry, weightless, the warmth of an oven long after the flame has died. The air inside smells like caramel and ash. The red door closes on its own, sealing the night outside. Lily's hand tightens in Ben's. Her reflection, the girl in the orange dress, stands beside her, half solid in the glow. The living room looks almost alive. Party guests frozen in mid-toast, their faces painted with joy that doesn't move. Wax drips from 100 candles and hardens mid-air, caught in invisible gravity. On the mantel sits a single pumpkin, its grin twisted inward, firelight pulsing behind its teeth. "Where are we?" Lily whispers. Ben swallows hard. "The night I left." He can feel it now, the house remembering him, the warmth, the laughter, the smell of something burning too sweet. In 1993, he'd run when the flames bloomed orange against the curtains. He'd left his sister upstairs. "Becca," he says softly. The name feels like confession. The orange-dressed reflection turns toward him, and for a moment, she's older, her eyes hollow with waiting. "You left before the end," she says. "We needed you to finish." Lily steps forward, the two versions of her overlapping in the light until they look like one, half real, half echo. "What do we do?" she asks. The pumpkin flickers. The whisper rises in the walls, layered voices saying the same thing in 100 tones. "Finish the line." Ben kneels, gripping Lily's shoulders. "It's the rule. Every house, 2 each. We end it here." She nods, trembling but brave. "Okay, Daddy." He guides her to the table. 2 pieces of candy sit waiting in a crystal bowl. 1 gold, 1 silver. The air ripples with heat as she takes them. From the hall, a faint sound builds, a child's laugh, followed by a door creaking open somewhere above. The house breathes again. "Now what?" Lily asks. "We give them back," Ben says. "What we took." He turns toward the hearth where the pumpkin grins. Flames curl inside, showing the faint shape of a little girl watching through the fire. "Becca." Ben drops to his knees. "I'm sorry," he says. "I was scared. I didn't finish." The flames stretch toward him. Becca's voice comes through the heat, soft, sad, young. "We waited every Halloween, Ben. The lights, the candy, the doors, all for you." He takes the gold candy from Lily and holds it out. "Then take it." The pumpkin swallows the piece in a single blink of flame. The air quivers. The silver one trembles in Lily's hand. "My turn?" Ben nods. She steps forward. The orange reflection mirrors her movement exactly, hand over hand. Together they drop the candy into the fire. The flame flares white, then stills. All around them, the frozen party guests exhale. The room loosens. Paper decorations sag and candle wax melts for real this time, dripping to the floor. The fire settles into an ordinary burn. The reflection fades from Lily's side, smiling as she goes. "It's done," Ben says. but Lily is looking past him. "Daddy, the door." He turns. The front door is open again, night beyond it, stars barely visible through thinning fog. "Come on," he says. They step outside. The air is cool, real. The street stretches ordinary now, half the decorations gone, the other half unlit. Ben looks back once. The house is dark, calm. As they walk, porch bulbs blink out in pairs like eyes closing after a long watch. The fog lifts in slow layers until the sign at the corner reappears. "Welcome home, Ben." Then flickers, the letters rearranging. "Thank you for finishing." They reach the car. The headlights catch empty street. When Ben opens the door, the interior smells like nothing. No candy, no smoke. Lily climbs in, silent, pillowcase limp and light again. He starts the engine. The GPS lights up for the first time all night. "Route recalculated." Ben exhales a shaking laugh. "We did it, kiddo." Lily smiles sleepily. "Can we go home now?" "Yeah," he says. "Home." He drives. The neighborhood fades behind them, swallowed by fog. A mile out, Ben glances in the rearview mirror. Lily's eyes are closed, her hands still curled around something small. "Hey, sweetheart," he says gently. "Drop the candy, huh?" "Bedtime when we get home." She doesn't answer. He reaches back at a stop sign and touches her hand. The candy is warm, wrapped in gold foil. His stomach sinks. Stamped across it in tiny black letters. Trick or treat line ends here. Then looks up. The passenger seat is empty. The street ahead is dark, lined with jack-o'-lanterns he doesn't remember passing. One blinks to life in the distance, orange, steady, waiting. If you ever find yourself in a neighborhood that isn't on any map, where every house looks the same, and the candy wrappers feel a little too heavy, don't skip a single door. Finish what you start. Because some Halloweens don't end when the night does. If you enjoyed tonight's story, it means the world to me when you like this video, leave a comment with your favorite moment, and share it with someone who loves a good scare under the right moon. Every like, every comment helps Campfire Horror Stories grow and keeps the stories burning a little longer. Until next time, keep your lanterns lit, and whatever you do, don't stop before the last house.